Yeah, welcome back, guys. Today, I will be showing you how to create a wedding invitation card, presentable one. You can actually print this at the end of this training. So, without wasting much of our time, let's get started. The first thing, select the background you want to use. So, take it for instance, I'm bringing this background over. So, after bringing this background, so what do I need to do next? I will go in there, bring this ring shape. So position the ring shape at the middle like this. So another thing I'm still thinking to do is to give this particular background a touch of something. So let's see how it go. So guess increasing this a little bit, make it to be plumb anyway. But let's go with what I have before. So now after selecting this, then the next thing we need to do is to carve images into this shape. How are we going to do that? I have these particular images. So what do I need to do? How do I place this inside this particular frame? So I can do that easily. So let's quickly run that. Okay. So what do I need to do is I will just go into, let me position it well, go into mask, then tap on it and move it up a bit. First of all, reduce the size. Okay, cool. Now do that kind of adjustment by placing it here. So you can do that. This can be done through this. Then shift this up a bit. After that, this can be shaped up a bit as well. Okay, perfect. Perfect. You can actually shift this a bit as well. So now that you are able to do this, I'm tracing the edges. Okay. So now that you are able to do that, then the next thing I'm going to do is just click out for us to be able to see what we're doing. So guys, I need to still trim it up to that level. Let me look at this side. Don't rush. So when you are able to trim it to that side, then you shift this one in, why this should go in as well. Now let's see how it goes. So copy, then we'll go into the mask again, click out. So we'll place it. We are going to position the two together. Do it gently. Use your position arrow to move it. Okay, let it rhyme. Just do it gently. So now that you have already positioned it back, you look at it very well. Okay, perfect. Now send this to the back, then you have this result. Now what do you need to do next to make everything look awesome so that there won't be any image outside the shape? So what you need to do is you go to the text area, hide the text, then go to the merge the one at the bottom. So merge it together with the text. So it will come up. You will still send it to the back. Okay. So when it come up like that, to merge the remaining one, send it to the back. So what do you need to do? You can now mask it out separately. Okay. Mask that out. Follow the previous process. Shift it up, reducing the size. Okay, tap on it and you move it, position it like this. Why you shift this like this as well? Position this like this. Why you shift this? Position this like this. Okay, why this will go up? So now what do we need to do? Click out, then you can have these results. Perfect. How do we cover up the mess to make it look real? Go and bring this particular flower, then you position it here. So after that, then the next thing you need to do, okay, what do you need to do? You need to just lock everything. Then you put in the right tab. So save the one at the bottom while you go in there. Okay. So I have all the text already prepared. So take it for instance, I have the name. So let me change the name. So I have the name to be Umar. Okay, Umar. So you can see, so I have Umar. Position it here. Then there is and so we can actually change the shape color. The text color. So using our color picker, pick from this text. Okay, perfect. So let's see. Check it. So making this will reduce the size. Why this will be positioned here. So checking the size 103, checking the size 84, making this to be 84 as well, or 87. Why this go with 87? So now let's position it perfectly to make it look real. Okay, cool. So we'll position this here while we have and. So let's position that to the center. We'll change the color to that. But there will be something for that. So we have this particular circle image, which we are going to be reduced. We are going to reduce the size, give it color, then we'll go to opacity, reduce the opacity, position it here, and let's see how it look. Okay, guys, it will look cool now. So after that, we'll position it to the center. While we'll go to the shape, change the color to this. So we can change the color to lighter. So when you change the color, increase the size again. The transparency. So now move it to the center. You can increase the size, reposition it, and let's see. So the previous one should be positioned well. So after position the two, we are going to move it down, or we position it well here. Why this should be moving up as well. Okay, for us to see. while this should be moving up as well. Then we can increase, bring this to the front. So let it move closer. So guess this is absolutely cool. After that, we're going to bring the two down. So after bringing it down, next thing we need to do is to still tap on it. Then we're going to position it to the center. Okay, perfect. So after positioning to the center, what is the next thing to do? Bring in this, place it at the center. If the color not work, we are going to position another color. So let's go with this. So let's go with this color. Okay, you can see this is perfect. So we can actually change the whole color as well. Okay, so we go with the color, then we have the color being changed here as well, while we have this to be changed as well. So after that, we are going to position this to the front, then we reposition it to the center. So after we actually position that, so we can play with the tricks here. So we will have Biola because of the name. Should I tune be too big? Okay. So we have Biola and Atoke. So once you are positioned it to bigger enough like this, so check the size. This is 115. So make this to be 115 as well. Then you position it here. So after you are able to do that, then the next thing you need to do is to go in there, merge everything together, then you centralize it again. So let's see how it look. So see me to look awesome. So now we can position this to the center. So let it rhyme. While you use a grid to measure this, to make sure that you are in line. If you are not, tap on that image, not this. Tap on the images, then you make sure that they are absolutely on the right line. Okay, perfect. Now you can shift this a little. Now we're good to go. After you are able to do this, then the next thing we can do to make sure that everything seems to be cool, I will definitely show you. So we can just uh, bring in this. So we have this letter P, which should be here. Okay. So I'm going to increase this a little bit. So I'm going to position it here since it's actually at the center. So I will move it a little bit. Okay, perfect. So let there be breathing space. Let it be here. So after I'm able to do that, I've already placed on my right up. So for it to work well. So we have 25th. So we have 20th. 20th of January. Okay, this is cool. To position that could be okay. Okay, so we can manually adjust this if it is not accurate. Okay, so I want to change the font to Anek. So let's see how the Anek will go with this. This is Anek font. So using an Anek will be the best at this juncture. So I'm going to remove this, not this. Just how this lock. Well, we'll remove this and we'll replace it with this. Now position to the center back to see how it work. So after that, we are going to unlock our other text for us to be able to see. So what do we need to do? So we have unlock this, which is going to be at the center. Okay, perfect. Okay, cool. And now we are good to go. We are good to go. So this is how we come up with this particular stuff. So the next thing we will do right now, I'm going to copy this image. So when I copy, I'll position that here, but increase it a little bit. It will be around here. So what am I going to do with that? I'm going to indirectly uh, increase the images, change the color. So once I change the color, I will make sure that I use a color picker or go along with this image. Then I will go to opacity, increase the opacity a little bit, but it is 2 bit rhyme with this background. So I will go in there, go to this particular shape and tap from this. So after I'm able to do that, I will go into the second images at the top. So I will crop it, bring it exactly and reposition it here. And what am I going to put there? I'm going to put the date. Okay. So using the date, I will place it at that particular area. So there is a little adjustment which I need to do. So position that at the top. Okay, position it at the top will be the best. So I will position this here. Perfect. So what do I need to do now? I need to go to the stroke this. So when you look at it clearly, you can tell that this particular shape image are not at the center. So what is actually wrong? So I need to make it at the center so that other tests can be justified. So position it at the center, tell that this is we are on the right track. So that one can make others to be at the bottom, I mean at the middle. So I will position this at the middle. You can see it actually work. So once I position that at the middle, so I can adjust this a little bit, adjust this a little bit to be right. Okay, why this will still be adjusted a little bit to still rhyme. Okay, then position it a little bit here. So after that has been done, I can now, okay, I can now move this here. So you can tell how this look. So one thing I want to do now, I will bring this one here to see the position and the size. Okay, so I will bring it here. So let me see the size. So if it is too big, what do I need to do? I will still need to reduce the image, or I mean the text of this. So once I'm done with that, I reverse this one back because the size cannot work. The length of each of these name is too long. So position that here. So this is absolutely cool. So you can get exactly what you want. So after that has been done, I can actually reduce this a bit, then reposition to the center. Why this can be reduced a bit as well, position to the center, and this is absolutely cool. Now I'm having a bad feeling with the whole stuff. What do I need to do next? So what I need to do next is this. I need to go into the gallery again, then I will go to this place and send this. Sorry, I will go in there, then send this to the top. Why this will be at the background. So let's see how it will look like this. I will send it to the back. Is this okay? Nah, because that was my thinking before. But since this is not okay, what do I need to do? I still need to improvise. So I will use my mask to cut out everything at this juncture. So when I cut it out, what do I need to do? I need the one at the bottom. But you might be thinking, how? Why? I want it to be like this. No, I don't want it. But I want to blend the one at the bottom. So you can see. So I don't want it to have this plain background. So I don't want that. So it will be like this. So another thing I want to do, I will change the whole background to white. Okay. When you change it, you can see it's not cool. But see the one I did at the bottom. Is that not right? Very right. Because I position it, I try to blend it using the opacity. So I will just increase a little bit to 30. So I will now go and do the same thing to the one at the top. So why position this here? So I will send it to the back as well because the color, everything, look at how you see. We can't even see the images. So I will now blur it. So I will reduce the size, the opacity, the hardness to this so that everything will seem to be plumb. I'm not really 65. I will still reduce to 30. So when you look at it now, this is absolutely standout and very cool. So I believe this is cool. So another thing I want to do, I'm still going there. Okay. I'll go to my gallery. Okay. Let's go to gallery, PixelLab. So I want to use mm, this. So using this, or how do I use that? So I want to still send this to the back, but I want to do something. Let it come like this. Okay, full. Let it be full. So send it to the back. So you can see the result, right? So I don't need to just do that. Position it here. You might be looking how this is going to be. So I'm going to reduce the opacity. Okay, perfect. So that the rest will just be showing at the background. Make it to be 30 as well. And let's see how it look. And this is looking absolutely cool. Great. So we already achieved what we actually wanted. So you can just reflect this to be something like a 40. Okay. We'll make it 50. Let's see. So we'll get the result. We'll got the exact result that we actually wanted. And everything seemed to be cool. So thanks for watching, guys. I believe we all learned something from here. Thanks for watching once again. God bless you. Make sure you save your work as custom if you actually set the size. If you don't, save it as ultra. Okay? And enjoy.